All right, tip of the hat to David Guns tonight on his recommendation in his video review over here at Burt's Place over in Morton Grove, outside of Chicago, and this is one of the highest rated, right, Marshall, in the top 5 in Chicago. For
I did my research on this place. They said the original owner has passed away, but he has something to do with the recipe of Picard's Pizza at Lincoln Park, which is considered by Time Out Chicago, which is a Time Out magazine newspaper, the highest rated deep dish pizza in Chicago. I think he has something to do with the recipe, so it's supposed to be good.
okay. Well, let's give it a try because I was quite intrigued by David Gunn's video. Let's head inside. All right, let's head in.
This place is tiny.
Huh? It's tiny. I know it's a small place.
This is
it.
Let's start with the small.
Get inside here. Oh, it's chilly in here. That's 3? Yeah. 4.
Where did you guys like sit inside or outside?
Inside? Okay, inside. Please, yeah. You want to sit at a table, or maybe more? You want to get a chair, or you want to sit in the back? Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, here's the menu here. They got small, medium, large, and extra large. Price looks very good for that. They said a large serves 3 to 4. So, but for us, that would be the extra large. Cheese curds, never had them before. Very interesting decor here.
There's a story in
Very dark. They got the story of Burt here. Burt cats.
There's a million dogs here you can get. No, she saw it.
Gives his whole history, which I'm not going to go down here. 50 years of putting pizza together.
The sausage is syrup.
Alright, there it is, the Burt special. That is one. That's beautiful looking. Wow, look at that. You're smiling when you put that down too. That looks great.
That little.
Yeah, get my bonus. Don't leave that
Right?
down there. These boys will rob me, you know that. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
A nice char on top.
Don't say it's not hot now.
It's hot and the pan is
Oh,
spinning.
that looks good.
You guys are known for the cheese crust, right?
Yeah.
That caramelized crust, that Burt's crust.
Yes.
Looks real good.
Oh boy.
Here, Miss. Oop, you got a spinner there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try to hold it for you.
Better call Burt. There you
Call
go.
David Guns.
Oh, look at that cheese, huh?
That is good stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's good stuff. She's from
All
California.
right, let's try it.
We're Chicago. She's from California. She never had pizza like this.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Oh, I think San Francisco does a pretty good pizza. All right. Here
There
we
you go.
Good.
Enjoy. Can I get you
Thank you.
anything else?
That's it. Just had a bite of that. Excellent flavor. The sauce is good. It's really banging. I like a robust sauce, and this certainly has it.
And anyways,
If you eat your share of deep dish, they do a pretty good job here at Burt's. How's the flavor?
The
Sauce?
flavor is great. The
How do you like
A lot
this?
of different flavors in here.
How do you like the sauce on it? I think the sauce is really good.
The
Sauce is really
excellent.
my bugaboo with pizzas. So okay, good. You, Marshall, trying a piece of that?
I'm gonna try it out. Crust holds up really well. I'm gonna try it. Nice smell to the sauce.
So it's really heavy piece of pizza. Sure.
That is a good pizza.
How about
Good
that
sauce.
tomato sauce? Is
The
banging.
tomato
huh?
sauce is great. The crust is great.
Okay.
I think Mr. S wanted to say something before I was done, but the cheese here. That is a good. That is quite good.
All right, there we go. Just had a bite of that. Excellent flavor. The sauce is good. It's really banging. I like a robust sauce, and this certainly has it. Well, for me, when it comes to pizza, it's all about the sauce. That's the real backbone of a pizza. It's got that good spice, good punch to it, then it's going to be a good pizza. So this is like it's telling these guys, I like it when a pizza's cooked through, and this one certainly is. And I think all the toppings are great. Excellent. Good pick, David Guns. David Guns. Good pick. The guy was also a radio collector too, so it makes him also extra cool. Wrapping up Burt's Place, first of all, I want to thank David David Guns for the review he did, I think, earlier this year on Burt's Place. It kind of inspired me today to come over and try it. It's one of the few places Marshall hasn't tried here before. It's kind of tucked out of the way over here
Yep.
in Morton Grove, but I'll tell you, it was one of the finest pizza dining experiences of my life, and that's saying a lot. I've got Sal's in Sebastopol, California, Sal's in Cotati and other places, but I think this place is an equal match, at least for them. I'm not normally a fan of deep dish because of the ratio of bread. I don't like having a loaf of bread and then they put some toppings on it and call that a pizza. This place struck the right balance of thickness of crust. It wasn't overwhelming. As you said, it's not a real deep dish. It's like a thick, what would you call it?
This is what they call a pan pizza.
Pan pizza. And it was great. And I'll tell you what, you know what made it great? A couple things. Number one, the sauce, which to me is the backbone of the pizza, was spot on. It was spiced good. It wasn't overwhelming, but it didn't detract from anything else. Number one, that was fantastic. The sausage, I think they developed their own recipe that's probably made for them now. The pepperonis were good. The cheese was good. But they put that thing into a steel pan and they put that into the oven, probably a very high 800-degree oven. And they had no fear about letting that thing really cook well. My big beef with pizza places is they pull the pizza too soon and it's not cooked. This place, you had some char on the cheese and on the top of the pepperonis, which added to the whole taste profile. I give these people a lot of credit for guts of really putting out a pizza that's cooked well, and it allowed all the flavors to come together, which is a rarity, I think, in pizza. So I'm going to rate this a 10-star pizza. I don't think there's anything that they could have done to improve this pan pizza at Burt's, and that's saying a lot for me. So my best pizza dining experience here in Chicago of the times I've come here. Is there anything that they can do to improve on the place? I don't really think so. Maybe put a little more light in the place, maybe, but you do get used to it. But the owner was very nice. The staff is tremendous. Right. The owner came over and told us some stories. So 10 stars for me. Marshall, what do you think about Burt's?
Well, first of all, I want to thank David Guns, for sending us over here. I think this place is one of the best thick pizzas I've ever had in Chicago. I don't consider this a deep dish Chicago pizza or a stuffed Chicago pizza with layers of dough. What this is it's a pan pizza. that's cooked in I believe that was an iron skillet type
I think
of
it's
pan.
steel, like a steel pan.
A steel pan, and I think that's it gives it, and that's what I think why David Gunn's came here, because he's likes that flavor of the iron skillets type of cooking of the steel pan. So basically, the pizza had the crust was nice and crunchy. It wasn't too thick. The cheese was pretty gooey on the top. At the edge, they have that caramelized cheese crust, and they kind of overdid the pepperoni, but that's part of the flavor of the pizza, where it's kind of charred. You get that char flavor with that nice, robust, tangy sauce. The sauce was probably the best sauce I ever had on any pizza. And the sausage was good too. It wasn't greasy. It was good quality sausage. And really the star of the show really was the crust and the
Nice
sauce.
staff too.
The staff was nice. The owner came and talked to us, told us a story about Burt. The server was nice. It was a great pizza. I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10 stars. I would come back here. What I would say that I wish that the pizza had more was I wish it had more cheese to it. There was more sauce ratio than cheese. I wish it had a little more.
I think that's what I love so much, because I'm not a real
cheese person. Yeah,
This was kind of in my wheelhouse, but more sauce, less
Right.
cheese. So.
I think that I think that that's what was missing for me. I think the sausage was fine. The sauce was the best I've ever had. The crust was great.
More cheese.
The cheese was really good. So maybe the only way to really, when you come here and order for me, I would order it with maybe double cheese with extra cheese, because I want to taste more cheese. I want to taste cheese with every bite of crust along with the sauce. So I'll probably
All right.
go ahead and give it 8 out of 10
All
stars.
right,
So,
but a good experience.
but a
Would
great
you
experience.
return again? to
Yes,
this?
I would.
Yeah, there
Definitely.
we go for both of us. So, thank you very much. I think Mr. X enjoyed. He's a thin crust kind of guy, as I am. But I'll tell you, I could eat this 7 days a week. This was a tremendous offering here at Burt's Pizza in Morton Grove. Thank you very much. A very interesting guy, Burt too, and a colorful guy, and a vintage audio guy. It looked like too, judging
Yep.
by the pictures. Thanks for watching, everybody. Woo!